Most of the world's trade moves by ship. Shipping was the first global industry. Seafarers were the first truly international workforce. Seafarers are the vital link to safe and secure shipping. The link between the ship and the seafarer is recognized by the 1982 United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. To work well, seafarers must have decent conditions of work. Decent conditions. Attract and keep the best possible workforce. Ensure maritime safety and security. Protect the marine environment. Ensure a level playing field for ship owners and fair competition among them. Most importantly, decent work is a basic right, an essential aspect of human dignity. Since 1920, the ILO has adopted over 65 legal instruments on seafarers' working and living conditions. However, their ratification and implementation has not reflected the global nature of the industry. Their enforcement has also been uneven. The problem can be summarized as too many conventions, too much complexity, not enough impact. In 2001, the world's ship owners and seafarers called for a new instrument. One that would be globally applicable, easily understandable, readily updatable, uniformly enforced. This convention will become the fourth pillar of the international regulatory system for shipping. It will complement the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, known as SOLAS. The International Convention on Standards of Training, Certification and Watchkeeping for Seafarers, known as the STCW. And the International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships, known as MARPOL. Governments have demonstrated deep interest and commitment. Nearly 90 countries were represented at the preparatory meeting. Over 4 years in the making. The proposed Maritime Labour Convention 2006 will bring almost all maritime labour standards into a single instrument. It will provide a set of principles and rights concerning decent conditions of work for all seafarers. The proposed convention has 3 main parts. First come articles, which set out broad principles and obligations. These are followed by a second part, more detailed regulations, and a third part, a code. The regulations and the code standards, Part A, and guidelines, Part B, are organized into 5 titles. Title 1. Minimum requirements for seafarers to work on a ship. Title 2. Conditions of employment. Title 3. Accommodation, recreational facilities, food and catering. Title 4. health protection, medical care, welfare and social security protection. Title 5. Compliance and enforcement. These 5 titles cover the same areas as the existing maritime labour instruments, but update them where necessary. The code itself can be readily updated to keep pace with changes in the industry without requiring a full maritime session of the conference. The proposed convention covers under Title 1, minimum age, medical certificates, training and qualifications, recruitment and placement. Under Title 2, seafarers' employment agreements, wages, hours of work and hours of rest, entitlement to leave, repatriation, seafarer compensation for ships' loss or foundering, manning levels, career and skill development and opportunities for seafarers' employment. Under Title 3, accommodation and recreational facilities, food and catering. Under Title 4, medical care on board ship and ashore, ship owners' liability, health and safety protection and accident prevention, access to welfare facilities ashore, social security. A convention that can be enforced. Title 5 aims to secure compliance with the convention on board ships. The convention will promote compliance awareness at every stage, from the national system of protection to the international system and the ILO's supervisory system. Seafarers must be properly informed of the convention's requirements. They will have the right to complain about substandard conditions. Ship owners will have to ensure that national laws and regulations are obeyed on board their ships. Ships over 500 GT on international voyages will have to carry a Maritime Labour Certificate and a Declaration of Maritime Labour Compliance issued by the flag state after inspection. Together, these documents will show officers in foreign ports that the ship complies with the convention. The ships may be subject to detailed inspections and even detention to ensure that the convention's requirements are met. This will put pressure on ships and ship owners who fail to comply, while easing pressure on those who do comply. The proposed new convention. The Maritime Labour Convention 2006. To help ensure a quality industry because shipping and seafarers are essential, and because all people are entitled to decent work.
All right, so let's have a break, 20-minute break. Yeah.